Good evening, students, and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep IAS. So, let us start our today's daily quiz. Now, before that, there is a quick announcement that we have a national scholarship test that will be held on 29th January, that is on a Sunday, and will start at 11 a.m. So, you'll get a chance to get up to 90% scholarship on CSE preparation from BYJU'S if you appear for this test. The link for registration is available in the description below. So do not forget to mark your calendars and appear for this exam. Now let us go to our first question. Which of these statements are not true? The Green Railway Station certificate is given by the Ministry of Environment and Forest. Visakhapatnam Railway Station is the first station in India to receive this certification. We have taken this question because Visakhapatnam Railway Station has received the Green Railway Station certificate with highest platinum rating on 25th January. So, who gives out this Green Railway Station certification? It is not given by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change of India. It is given by Indian Green Building Council, and the guidelines for this rating system, they have been developed by Indian Green Building Council in association with the Environment Directorate of Indian Railways. The purpose of this rating system is to reduce the adverse environmental impacts due to station operation and maintenance and enhancement of the overall experience of the passengers in the railway station. So, this is a voluntary exercise. It addresses issues like water conservation, handling of waste, energy efficiency, reducing the use of fossil fuels, and health and well being of the occupants of the railway station. It was initially designed only for the existing railway station. However, recently the stations which are under redevelopment will also be considered for this particular certification. Now, Visakhapatnam railway station is not the first railway station to get this certification. There have been railway stations before this. Like in 2021, the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminal of Mumbai was also awarded with this certification. So over here, this is a wrong statement. IGBC gives out the certification. This is also incorrect. Visakhapatnam railway station is not the first one to get it. So the correct answer here is C. Now the next question. Consider the following statements. India launched its first solar mission in December 2022. It will be placed on Lagrange point 1. It will study the solar atmosphere and solar wind patterns among other things. So we have taken this statement because of this article in the Indian Express, which states that after multiple delays due to the COVID pandemic, the first solar mission of India will be launched by July. So this solar mission is known as Aditya L1. And why is it called L1? Because it will be placed on Lagrange point 1. So we have 5 Lagrange points, and out of that on Lagrange point 1 we'll be placing our Aditya L1 mission. So it will be launched through a PSLV vehicle via ISRO, and this will help in studying the various aspects of sun like solar atmosphere, solar wind patterns, their acceleration and the origin of coronal mass ejection. So over here, this is a wrong statement. We are yet to launch our first solar mission. This is correct. It is named Aditya L1 because of this reason itself. This is also correct that among other things, it will study the solar atmosphere and solar wind patterns. So the correct answer here is B. Next, we move on to the third question. Which of the following is not located in or around Egypt? We have Lake Victoria, Mediterranean Sea, Red Sea, Gulf of Aden. We have taken this question because recently on 26th January, our chief guest for our Republic Day celebrations was the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. And so it becomes important for us to learn a little about Egyptian geography because UPSC is known to ask mapping questions as well. So you'll see over here that here you see Egypt and we have Red Sea, We have Mediterranean Sea. Gulf of Aden is not near Egypt. Also, when it comes to Lake Victoria, which is a source of White Nile River. Now, White Nile River is one of the major tributaries of the Nile River which flows through Egypt. So, many people think that Lake Victoria is also in Egypt. However, Lake Victoria does not belong to Egypt. Its basin countries include Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda. So, over here, this is not located in or around Egypt, and this is not located in or around Egypt. So, the correct answer here is B. Now, the fourth question. Which of the following are correctly matched? Recession, decline in growth for 2 consecutive quarters, stagflation, stagnant inflation, deflation, negative inflation. We have taken this question because right now, according to many experts, world is undergoing a recession, or in the coming months it will undergo a recession. We have already seen an increase in the amount of layoffs that the various big companies are undertaking. So that is why it is important to understand what do you mean by recession and the related economic terms like that. This is correct. Yes, recession means decline in growth for 2 consecutive quarters, that is equal to 6 months. This is also correct. Deflation means negative inflation. It is opposite of inflation. This, however, is incorrect. Stagflation does not mean stagnant inflation. It is a combination of increased inflation and reduction in economic growth. So this is very dangerous for the countries because ideally inflation is associated with increase in economic growth. However, in this kind of a situation, there is inflation but there is no economic growth associated with that. So specifically for the developing country, it is a very dangerous situation. So the correct answer here is C. Now the PYQ. It was asked in the year 2020. Consider the following statements. The Constitution of India defines its basic structure in terms of federalism, secularism, fundamental rights, and democracy. The Constitution of India provides for judicial review to safeguard the citizens' liberties and to preserve the ideals on which the Constitution is based. So we know that in 1973, after the Keshwanand Bharti case, the basic structure concept, it was defined by the Supreme Court of India. It is not given anywhere in the Constitution of India. So this is wrong. Yes, federalism, secularism, fundamental rights and democracy are a part of our basic structure, but they have been defined by the Supreme Court and not by the Constitution. This is also incorrect because Constitution of India does not anywhere explicitly mention judicial review as a part of it. The judicial review doctrine is based on the concept of rule of law and separation of powers, and it is a part of a basic principle or the basic structure of the Constitution. However, it does not find any mention in the document. So the correct answer here is D. Now let us take a look at the fact of the day. Now this is a very big achievement for India. India becomes the first country in the world to develop an intranasal COVID-19 vaccine. This vaccine has been developed by Bharat Biotech International Limited in collaboration with Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance, a PSU under the Department of Biotechnology of Ministry of Science and Technology. So Incovac, it is a very cost-effective vaccine for COVID and it does not require any kinds of syringes, needles, bandages, and this will help in saving the cost related to the procurement, distribution, storage and disposal of these vaccines. The advance orders for this vaccine they have already started and in the coming few months it will be available for the public as well. India being the first country to have developed such kind of a vaccine gives a big boost to our Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So that was all about today's daily quiz. I hope you were able to understand all the concepts discussed over here. So do not forget to like the video, share it and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also do not forget to attend our National Scholarship Test to be held on 29th January. So thank you very much and have a very good day ahead.